Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing great. Today, I want to share something super useful: how to describe your day in English in a way that's engaging and not repetitive. Let's be honest, we all get stuck saying the same thing: my day was good, or I'm fine, thanks. But wouldn't it be nice to add some variety and make it more interesting? Let me show you how. Let's start with a quick story. A few years ago, I was in an English class, and our teacher asked, "How was your day?" My response was, "It was okay." She smiled and said, "Can you tell me more?" And honestly, I had no idea what else to say. I realized I needed to learn how to describe my day better. Here's what I've learned since then. To make your answer more engaging, try breaking your day into parts: morning, afternoon, and evening. Instead of just saying, "It was good," you can say something like, "My morning started off busy, but I had a relaxing afternoon." See how that gives more detail. You can also add emotions to make your description more personal. For example, instead of, "I had a busy day," you could say, "I had such a hectic day, but it felt great to finally finish my work." Words like hectic, relaxing, productive, or exhausting can add variety to your vocabulary. Here's another example. Imagine someone asks you, "How was your day?" Instead of saying, "It was fine," you could say, "My day was pretty productive. I finished a project I'd been working on for weeks, and it felt so rewarding." Doesn't that sound more interesting? I also learned to use specific events to make my descriptions come alive. For example, instead of saying, "I had lunch," you could say, "I grabbed a quick sandwich during lunch because I was running late for a meeting." Adding those little details makes your story more engaging and relatable. Now let me share another experience. Last weekend, I spent the afternoon baking cookies. Now, instead of saying, "I baked cookies," I said, "I tried a new chocolate chip cookie recipe, and while the first batch got a little burnt, the second batch turned out perfectly gooey." See how sharing a small story makes the conversation more lively. Now let's practice a few casual phrases you can use. My morning was a bit rushed, but things slowed down in the afternoon. I had a pretty chill day. I spent most of it reading and relaxing. It was a busy day, but I managed to get everything done. My evening was really fun. I went out with friends for dinner. Did you notice how these examples include just enough detail to make them sound interesting? Now, let's take it a step further. Here's one of my favorite tips. Use descriptive words for everyday activities. For example, instead of saying, "I went to the park," you could say, "After a long day, I took a refreshing walk in the park, and the weather was so nice. It felt relaxing." It's the same activity, but it sounds more vivid and engaging. And if your day wasn't that exciting, that's okay too. You can still describe it honestly. For example, you could say, "It was a quiet day. I stayed at home and caught up on some sleep." Adding even a little detail makes your response feel more complete. Here's another honest example. A while back, I had a day where nothing went as planned. So instead of just saying, "It was bad," I said, "I had one of those days where everything felt chaotic. But on the bright side, I ended the day with my favorite show, and that made it better. Adding a silver lining helps keep the conversation positive. Now, if you want to make the conversation flow, you can end your description with a question. For example, after describing your day, you could say, "What about you? How was your day?" It shows interest in the other person and keeps the conversation going. So, to sum it up, break your day into parts, use descriptive words, add emotions, and include specific details to make your response more engaging. With just a little practice, you'll be describing your day like a pro in no time. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, how would you describe your day today? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tips to make your English conversations fun and natural. Take care, and I'll see you next time.